Hello, everybody. We are starting another week with you. I hope this week will be a wonderful week of blessing, a wonderful week of knowledge and wisdom to all of us. This week, I want to talk more about what we see in every nation, every country. If you go to America, you see these kind of people. You see two kinds of people. People are basically divided into two groups of people, especially in their attitude to life and in their results of life. If you go to America, you go to Europe, you go to Africa, you go to anywhere in the world, you see these two groups of people. There are losers and winners. Who are the losers and who are the winners? Why do some people win in life and why do some people lose in life? Even people coming from the same family, you still see people who are some people in the same family, in the same home, some people losing and some people winning. What is the difference between people who win and people who lose in life? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about this week. Why do some people win and why do some others lose? The first point I want to give to you today is that winners always identify themselves with solutions. They always identify themselves with solutions. Why losers always identify themselves with problems. You could create a microclimate and bring together two people, one with a loser's mentality and one with a winner's mentality, and you could tell them to assess the situation. You could tell the loser what should we do here, and the loser will tell you there's nothing that could be done. This is a problem. There's this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem, and it will give you hundreds and thousands of reasons why it is not possible to excel in life and why it is not possible to resolve the situation at hand. But a winner will come and say, well, I see. You would rather than say the reason why you cannot do it, it will begin to see the opposite. It will begin to tell you why you can do it. It will begin to point out to you the reason why you are going to make it. It will going to tell you the solutions and the possibilities that are in the same situation where the loser had just said nothing could be done. So, who are you? Are you the kind of person that sees possibilities? Or you are the type that complains about everything and you only see problems? Well, that's how people become losers or winners in life. So talk to you tomorrow. Hello, everybody. We continue this week to talk about the mentality of a loser and the mentality of a winner. So what is the mentality? What is the difference between these two people? What differentiates a loser from a winner? And how do you recognize them when you meet them? And how do you know yourself if you are a loser or a winner? By the way you think and by the way you live. What are the philosophies that differentiate these two people? Well, there is a major difference between these two people. That's why their lives are so different. That's why their results are so different. It's so different. And one of the major differences is what we're going to talk about today. A loser will always let it be. Just let it happen. Just this is what is happening. There's nothing I can do about it. That's what a loser does. There's nothing I can do about it. That is the attitude of a loser. There is nothing I can do about it. They let things happen. They let things happen. And they say, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't help it. I can't help it. That's things are happening and there's nothing really I can do about it. I can't help it. But winners never think like that. Winners, they don't let things happen. Winners make things happen. They make things happen the way they want it. They make situations change to their favor. They make circumstances change to favor them, to work for them. They don't just let anything happen anyhow. No, they make things happen the way they want it. The attitude of a winner is that it will work out for me. I'm going to make it. I will find a way anyway. It's one way or the other. I don't know how, but there is a way out. I am going to find a solution, and I'm going to make things happen rather than letting things happen. So who are you? Well, maybe you need to cross from one to the other. God bless. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good day. We're continuing this week. What we've started to talk about this whole week about two mentalities of two different kind of people you find anywhere you go to in the world. You find winners everywhere you go to, in the poorest country of the world or in the richest countries of the world. You find people who win, who go forward, and who are making progress, no matter what is happening around them. Then also you go to any part of the world and you find another category of people. And this other category of people you find are the losers. And why do you wonder why they lose? Even in the richest countries of the world, you wonder why are people still poor in this country? And why do people lose? You go to Africa, you find losers. You go to America, Europe, you find losers. Why are there so many losers and so few winners? Well, it's so simple. It's not just because of the country you live in, and it's not just because of the job you got. It's because of the mentality and because of the philosophy of life of these two groups of people. Well, today I want to talk about the winner's philosophy or mentality as opposed loser's mentality. A loser will always look for an excuse. Losers always look for an excuse. Oh, the fuel price has gone up this week. Oh, the cars have become more expensive than before. Oh, Japanese cars are too small. Oh, American cars are too big. Oh, this car doesn't have an aircon. Oh, this house is too small. This bed is too small. Losers will always complain about everything. Losers always look for something to complain about. Losers are always complaining. But rather than complaining, you know what winners do? Winners go out and find an idea. Even in the most terrible of situations, they go out and look for opportunities instead of looking for excuses. So losers find excuses because they don't even need to look for it. But in the midst of excuses, winners come and look for opportunities and look for ideas. They are looking for what this situation could create for them, what new idea it could give them, and how could these new circumstances or situation help them to win. They are always looking for new ideas, new opportunities, and that's how they win in life. So who are you? Are you the type that complain and find the reason to argue your case why you can't do something? Or you are the type that always finds ideas, new excuses, why you must know new ideas, new opportunities, even where there are abound excuses. All right, talk to you tomorrow. God bless. Hello friends, hello everybody. We continue to talk this today about the topic we've started this week, the mentality of a winner and the mentality of a loser. What's the difference between them? You see them everywhere. Why do some people win and why do some people lose? It's all about attitude. It's all about attitude. It's all about how we relate to life, how we relate to situations and circumstances that surround all of us. I mean, you see that the same circumstances surround winners and the same circumstances surround losers. But you see, losers will always relate differently from how winners relate. So what is the attitude of losers? Why do they lose? Well, one of the attitudes that I want to show to us today is the fact that losers always think, well, I'm not to blame. It's not my fault. They are always thinking of covering for themselves. Losers always think of not taking the blame. I'm not to blame. I'm not to blame. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. They just want to. They love themselves too much. They want to cover for themselves. They want to protect their skin. They want to protect their face. They want their reputation. They are concerned too much about their reputation. They are too much concerned about what people think about them. So they are always saying, "Well, I am not to blame. It's not my fault. I don't have anything to do with this." Well, that's how losers behave. But you know what what winners would rather do in a situation like that? Losers will come and say, what happened? What do I need to do? Can I help? Winners will come, even if they don't have anything to do with the situation. They want to come and offer their help. They offer their help. How can I help you? What can I do in this situation? Is there anything I can do? Please give me something to do. But if they are responsible, they say, yes, I know what happened, I'm responsible for it, and I'm ready to resolve the situation. I'm taking responsibility for my action. And even if they are not responsible, they still want to come out and say, how can I help? Well, that's the major difference. That's one of the major differences between a winner and a loser. Let's stop thinking about ourselves. Let's begin to take responsibility for the world around us. And then the world and our world will become a better place just because of people who take responsibility upon themselves. Bless you. Hello, everybody. We continue to talk today about the mentality of a loser and the mentality of a winner. So, who are these two people and what are the things that differentiate them? Well, we've been talking a lot about this week, and I hope you've identified some of your attitudes and character traits. And it's interesting for me to know your reactions and your response to this message, and see, if it's helping you in one way or the other or not. Well, today the point I want to make about the mentality of a loser and a winner is that the loser is always thinking. This is very funny, but the loser is always thinking it's not going to work out for me. Well, what about if I fail? What about if it doesn't work out? What about if it doesn't work out for us? What about if we fail? What about if things don't work out? What about if I make a mistake? What about if I fail? What about if it doesn't work out? Well, the loser is always focusing on failing and on failure. That, it's not going to work out. The people are going to laugh at me. People are going to think I'm bad or I'm weak. I'm this or I'm that. But winners don't think like that. A winner doesn't focus on if it's going to work out for him or not. A winner knows that it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Even if he fails, he knows he's going to try again till it works out for him. If he fails again, he's going to try again till it works out for him. If he fails again, he's going to try again till it works out for him. That's why we have electricity bulb today, and the electricity light that we have, and the in our houses and in the streets, because somebody that is called Thomas Edison was never afraid of failure. He didn't have a loser's mentality, he had a winner's mentality. So when he tried 900 times and he couldn't make it, he was failing all the 999 times, he didn't give up. He kept on trying till the 1,000th times. And on the 1,000th time, that was where he made it. And because he was not afraid of trying. And each time he failed, he just knew how to do it better. So that's what we are supposed to be. We are not supposed to be afraid of failing. We're supposed to keep on trying until we make it. God bless. Hello, everybody. We continue to talk today about the mentality of a winner and the mentality of a loser. So what's the difference between these two? I'm sure this week has been a telling week for us. I'm sure you've learned a lot about the difference between a loser and who is a loser, and why do they have that kind of attitude, and who is a loser and why do they win? Why do losers lose and why do winners win in life? So, and I'm sure we have begun to apply some of these principles. And if you apply them, you will always win in life. One of the other principles and the features of a loser and a winner that I want to expose to you today is the fact that losers will always focus on they focus too much on the price to pay to attain the goal. They always focus, for example, they say, well, it's possible to become whoever you want to become, or to do that assignment, or to finish that task, but it's too difficult to do it. It's too hard. They focus more on the price to pay. That it's just too difficult. It's possible, but it's too hard. They are focusing on the process, the price you pay in the process of getting to your goal. But the winners, they normally focus on the goal. They don't care what the amount of price you need to pay, what the hurdle you need to cross. They know they are going to, at the end of the day, they are going to get to their goal. They know they are going to attain the height they are aiming for. So they are ready, whatsoever the cost, to go and attain the height, to go and attain the purpose and the goal they have put before themselves. So they say, it doesn't matter what's going to cost me. It doesn't matter what price I need to pay. I am going to achieve that goal. And they focus on the goal, while the loser focuses on the price to be paid. You can say it in another way. The loser focuses on the difficulties, on the way on the price you pay before you get the reward, while the winner focuses on the reward. It focuses on the reward, not on the price you pay on the way to getting the reward. So who are we? Are we the kind of people that focuses on how difficult the price is going to be to pay, the price we are paying on the way to getting the reward, or we are the people that focuses on the reward rather than the process of getting there? If you focus on the reward, you will always overcome the hurdles and the challenges that are on the way. That's why winners win, and that's why losers lose, because they focus on the wrong thing. God bless. Hello, everybody. Well, it has been a wonderful, I think, a very adventurous week for all of us from Monday till now. Today we are finishing, unfortunately, the series that we started this week on the mentality of a loser and a winner. I'm sure you must have taken a lot for yourself, and these things are very simple, and they seem to be available everywhere. It's the things that everybody knows, or maybe most people about before, but not everybody lives by this truth, and that's what makes the difference in life. It's not just to listen to these messages and to say, well, I've heard it before, but to be able to change your life by the help of this truth that we receive. So it is only the truth that we allow to penetrate into our lives, that we allow to change us, that actually improve our lives, that make us into better people. Winners win only because of their attitude to life, and losers lose because of the same thing, because of their attitudes to life. As a matter of fact, both losers and winners, they live in the same societies, they live in the same countries, but the difference is the way losers respond to the challenges of their days and of their lives, and the way the losers respond. They respond totally different. So that's the difference between the losers and winners. And we can become winners if we only change our attitudes. So I will encourage all of you to try to go back to these messages of this week, and maybe to even get them written down or recorded for yourself, so that you could listen to them as often as possible until the word becomes flesh in you. And once you begin to act according to these words, you begin to see a difference in your life. Because what actually changes a man is not just listening and saying, I've heard that